Good morning, afternoon, or whatever time period it is when you watch this video. Welcome back to this week's Wellness Chat. I'm your host, Love Goddess. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How was last week for you? How has this week been starting out for you? It's been okay for me. I've been trying to get back into what we're talking about today, which is physical health, physical activity, working out. Because that's wellness too, you guys. We have to keep our bodies moving. So, you're actually catching me right before I go for my cardio workout. I do a walk. Eventually, I'm going to start going on runs. It's going to be a long, eventually, it's going to be a long time before I get to that point. But I do a walk, I do some yoga, I work out on my row machine or our row machine, me and my partner. He lifts weights. He is like a health nut in a lot of ways. He's a gym nut, a gym rat, like loves that shit so much so that we have a gym in our house. And I love it. I don't love how I feel about working out in general, though. I don't love the fact that I will overwork out my body sometimes. I go from extremes. I either don't want to work out at all. Don't even want to talk about it. Don't ask me about it. Don't want to do none of that shit. Or I want to work out on a very consistent, rigid basis, and I am probably doing some sort of circuit training where you're doing workouts like you're doing certain workouts in a I'm not about to act like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. There are a whole bunch of fitness gurus and personal trainers and things like that, nutritionists and shit like that you can ask. Go talk to your doctor about circuit training and shit like that. But I will go to the extreme and just work out until my body just gives out. So I think it's called go until failure. Like you stop until your body just can't do it anymore. I don't think that I should be doing that anymore. I don't think that's good for me. Sustainable. Good for my body. Because I will be tired the motherfucker afterward. And I used to justify it by telling myself, oh, it's a good thing. That means that you're, what do they used to say? For anybody who ever played sports, because I used to play sports like a bit when I was younger. Like that's that's the weakness leaving your body. That is not the weakness leaving your body. You are hurting yourself. I am hurting myself. I don't need to continue to work out until my body gives the fuck out. It doesn't make any sense. Which is why I started practicing yoga poses. I do it in the morning and at night. I thought that maybe if I work out as much as maybe if I did yoga as much as I wanted to work out in general, it would be better for me. And I realized I was incorporating the same mindset from one workout system to another workout system. I can't go until failure with yoga. I have to listen to my body, which has been super, 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 super great for me. I'm much more flexible. My body feels better. I'm not nearly as sore as I used to be. I don't know if you heard that that ankle pop. But before yoga, when my ankle used to pop, it used to come with some sort of pain. That was just air escaping from the joint. It's literally just a pop. But I also realized that all of my therapists were right when they said that physical activity is good for you and it's good for your mental health, because it gives you not only an endorphin rush, usually like in the middle toward the end and, you know, afterward, but it can clear your mind. If you just focus on your body, you're usually not thinking about all of the things that make you anxious. And that's been a good thing, because this one right here, she's an anxious girl. She's an anxious person. But working out really helps me with that. And if I'm not in the mood to work out, at the very least, I do my morning and evening stretches. So I think I'm getting better with that. I think I could do better though, because there are some weeks where I don't work out and I feel the difference in my body. So I'm trying to be better and push myself to go at least once a week. I would say I was going to the gym, but it's still a panini press outside. No. And when I had a gym membership, I used Planet Fitness. I didn't go. So every month they get $20 out of me because I like being able to go to whatever gym I want to. They get $20 out of me every month for me to not go. For what? When I could just incorporate things at home, like yoga, like walking around my neighborhood, like, I mean, anything. There are a whole bunch of different ways that you can work out. And again, I'm not about to act like I'm an expert on that. Please go find some personal trainers, some athletes to talk to, some nutritionists. Find those people. Please talk to your primary care physician about that, about some things that you can do where you're not hurting yourself, but you are keeping your body moving. As I get older, as we get older, you really start to realize that you can't be out here just being stagnant. You can't. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. Because as soon as you do, yeah, it sucks in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks. It sucks in the beginning. But every time gets a little bit easier. It gets a little bit better. It gets a little bit more fun. Low key. How do you keep it fun? Put a playlist together and either blast it on a speaker or use your headphones. We all got headphones. Come on now. I know you got headphones. Pick the headphones that you like the most, because most of us have at least like one or two pair. So pick the headphones that you like the most, put on that playlist, and just go to work. And I promise you'll feel better. Music to put on your playlist, upbeat music. Do not put low vibrational shit on your playlist. Don't put Adele on your playlist, as much as I love her. Don't put, Beyonce when she in her feelings, when she crying about Jay-Z. Don't put that on there. Don't do that. Get upbeat music, whatever that sounds like to you, whatever gets you moving, gets you dancing. Also, dancing is a workout. So if you don't want to be in the gym, you don't want to stretch or something like that, start dancing. I promise you'll start to feel better. And also, when you're working out, keep in mind that this shouldn't really be about weight loss. It shouldn't be about getting yourself into a certain body shape. I mean, if it is, cool. But in general, if you're going to incorporate workouts into your mental health and wellness, don't worry about that shit. Just work out because you'll feel better. A little bit. It doesn't solve all your problems, but it does help. Let me know what you think in the comment section about working out and physical activity, physical health. What are some of your workouts? What do you recommend to people? What do you recommend to me? If there are any people that you want to shout out, go ahead and do that. Like any influencers or fitness trainers, things like people of that nature. Go ahead and do that. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, those are the only two I put up there. Follow me on social media. I love you guys. I'll see you next week on the next wellness chat. Bye.